And good afternoon to you. Welcome back to game number 2 on day number 3. Wow, time's flying. It's South Africa up against Hong Kong. Earlier today, of course, we did see some Ice Hockey World Championship action. It was a fairly convincing 6-0 win for Belgium against Bulgaria. Shame that poor Bulgarian goalkeeper once again, Sandy McClurg, joins us, of course, SA national team player, and who joined us yesterday in the commentary box. We saw the Bulgarians lose to the Ukraine 5-1. And of course, the Bulgarian goalkeeper picking up Player of the Match award. Did it again today because she was just getting hit left, right, and center. Really good performance from her. You know, to be fair, Belgium just looked so good. They were very much in control. They were always going to win that game. And 6-0, it could have been 5-0, it could have been 10-0. But they were always going to walk away with the win. Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us, and looking forward to a very exciting matchup between these two teams. Just remember, of course, that both of these two teams winless at the moment. Both of them in action on the first day. Hong Kong going down 8-1 to Belgium in that first game. And then the South Africans in a very hard-fought match against the Ukraine went down 3-1 in their opening encounter. Is that them just greeting each other with the whole hockey stick on the ice? I mean, what are they doing?
Yeah.
Or they're just switching
like
it on?
Like a sign of respect for the game. They always
Okay.
just. Then they're gonna line up by their goal nets, and they're gonna do a chant for their team, chant for victory, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just a random fun fact: these teams have mashed up 3 times in the last 3 years, and South Africa has bested Hong Kong once, and Hong Kong has won 2 games.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a whole lot more even than we thought. Certainly I thought going into this encounter. Got to say, the one thing that struck me about the Hong Kong team when I saw them on Sunday was how fast they were. Really, really quick. Almost all of them.
Yeah, if you give them the opportunity, they're gonna take off.
Yeah, they got. It was amazing. In fact, that's how they scored their opening goal. Mistake by Belgium on the ice at the time, and they were gone.
Yeah,
Nobody
not
could
even
get
a
close
chance
to
of catching her. Yeah.
Okay, so first period about to get underway. Of course, for me, the feature match of the day. Host nation South Africa in action against Hong Kong. Of course, as I said, day 3 at the 2019.
Opening face-off won by South Africa. A nice D-to-D pass there.
Just making a nuisance of herself is Skierman. Lots of speed as well coming from the South Africans.
And Hong Kong managing to clear the zone.
The skipper, Donny van Doesburg, coming up and taking the shot straight into the chest of the Hong Kong keeper. She's a pretty tall woman, is Donne, but lots of speed as she's able to get across the ice very quickly.
Yeah, she's an excellent player. She's been playing for quite some time. And South Africa managing to gain possession of the puck. Neither team being able to gain possession and like slow the game down a bit.
It's a bit scrappy at the moment, eh? Somebody eventually is going to cotton on that. That isn't the way to play it.
Need to take some time, need to slow it down, set something up.
Pressure coming there from Hong Kong, putting the South African defense under pressure. Langefeld losing the puck, but the South Africans fight it back. Jamison coming away with it.
And that's icing for South Africa. And the player's going to return to South Africa's defensive zone.
That's an interesting approach there from Krobler, who decided to do a pirouette on her stomach on the ice. Face-off to come. Ooh, falling at the feet of the Hong Kong player, but I don't think she saw it. And the South Africans scramble it away. In comes the shot. Good effort there from Delene Ritter. She's also making a nuisance of herself. I don't think she knows any other way. Just, I don't know her very well, but I mean, that just strikes me like her nature. She looks like she's a busy player.
Like a pending penalty.
Oh, wow. That took them a while.
Let's see what the infraction's for.
Lau, the number 7 player for Hong Kong, is going to spend 2 minutes in the naughty chair. Still a bit of a conference between the officials. And
looking at a bit of a line change for South Africa.
Yeah, it's all changed for South Africa.
I think they're sensing it. Moving before intended or
okay.
Don't get those penalties very often.
No. There we go. South Africa with oh, that person came to grief.
And Verwey with the puck.
Not the best pass there from Verwey to Van Duisburg. Weighing up her options. In comes the layoff. Looking for another opportunity.
Kulu to Verwey in the corner. And she's looking for that pass across the goal net and shot. Good save by the Hong Kong goaltender.
Well set up, if you don't mind me saying. Really good setup there from the South Africans. They'll be disappointed they weren't able to get the first goal right there. And there we go. This is the speed I was telling you about. Hong Kong away. In comes the shot. And a good save there from the South Africans. Van Duisburg in and shot to come.
Goal!
And help yourself, why don't you? She went in between that Hong Kong defense, in between two players, like a knife through the proverbial butter, and quickly picked up the score. What a goal. 1-0 South Africa up, and we're inside the 4 minutes of the first period. Ooh, bit of a sloppy clearance there from the Hong Kong keeper. In fact, I think she missed the puck entirely. South Africa come away with it. Rudder on the puck, open to Muller. In comes the shot. Oh!
And it's in.
Come on, Sandy. What do you say about that one?
Bloody marvelous.
What on earth was that? De Leon Rudder. I was still courting the pass to Muller, and that didn't even come. It was just a goal. Thanks for coming and good night. Okay, so fair to say that nobody expected that inside the first 5 minutes, certainly not the Hong Kong team. They're going to have to bounce back and just find a little bit of composure. They've had one shot on goal. Here we go, another one. Good, another shot coming back into the center. Screen one coming away for the South Africans.
And dumping it into the corner. Hong Kong gives possession of the puck. Looking to clear that zone. South Africa dumps it back in.
Again, the South Africans on the puck. Just leaving it behind.
And that's out of play.
I think she may have been trying to hit me. I didn't mean any of the comments I was making. Oh. And is it naughty chair time? Yes, it is. Let's see if it's not bad enough when you're 2-0 down. Now you're one player down as well. Number 10 for Hong Kong is going to spend 2 minutes in the sin bin. Here comes the face-off. Lots of pressure coming from Hong Kong, putting South Africa under pressure, hoping for a mistake. Scrambling defense from the South Africans as Schrobler gets it back. Intercepted. Wow, well, this is very exciting stuff. I'm not sure what the tally is, but certainly lots more shots on goal from Team SA. And Hong Kong are trying to work out how they can get out of their half and into the South African half of the ice.
Face-off won by South Africa. And dumped back into the deep end of the zone. Puck up to the defense. Shot.
Oh, what a shot. Here comes the flick.
And a rebound in. Good positioning by the South African ladies to pick up that rebound.
Tell you what, it's just raining goals. 3-0 already for South Africa as they take firm command and control of this match. As I was saying at the beginning, both of these teams winless. South Africa working hard to change that in their favor. Okay, Hong Kong come away with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the goals please. For South Africa was scored by player number 22.
Puck tied up on the boards. Let's see who comes out with it. And South Africa's got the puck.
And Duisburg again, physical presence, time to the shot. Good defense there from Hong Kong.
There's a pending penalty coming up for Hong Kong for hooking.
And it's just raining penalty box time for Hong Kong. Unfortunately, I think this is their third or fourth player to spend some time in the sin bin. Kwok, number 9.
I'd say at this point it's dangerous to keep giving these South African ladies power plays because they're just putting it away every time.
Absolutely, making good use of the power plays. Oopsie, stolen and gone. That's the one thing you can count on, and here comes the shot.
And there's a goal for Hong Kong. Was a nice little deke there.
Double dummy and sent the keeper the wrong way. The shot didn't come when she was expecting it, and Hong Kong pull one back. We always knew that this team was fast. They certainly showed that one little mistake from the South Africans, and these guys were gone. Oh, I don't want that puck anymore. Here comes the new one. So, 3-1. It's been a thriller minute. 4 goals we've seen inside the first 6 minutes or so.
And Hong Kong heading up the ice and giving away possession to South Africa.
South Africa will just have to take a bit of control, maybe just slow things down a little bit and keep possession, keep it away from Hong Kong. Not too sure if that was a shot or if it was just let me throw this puck away from me. Here we go. Lots of contact with the sideboard here in this early few minutes of the first period. Good interception there from Gruber. De Leon Reuter skating with some intent. So they can come away with it. Here's the shot straight at the keeper and nicely dealt with. There's still about 50-odd seconds for the sin-binned Hong Kong player. South Africa looking to take advantage of that extra player advantage, the numerical advantage that they've got. They've got an advantage on the scoreboard as well. 3-1 they lead. But what a goal from Hong Kong to claw their way back into this competition.
And Frevey managing to keep the puck in the zone.
And setting herself up for the shot. In it comes. And well dealt with. A little bit messy because there was quite a bit of traffic in front of that keeper, but eventually able to deal with it. And poor Kwok standing up against the penalty box, almost like her nose stuck up against the glass. Please let me back onto the ice. She's dying to get back. Oh, comes to South Africa. Here comes the shot.
Ooh. Just wide of the net. Kühler applying some great pressure there in the corner.
Frevey has it, takes the shot. Oh my word, there was a rebound. They weren't able to take advantage of it. Still South Africa. It's 5-on-5 now. Here comes the shot again. Narrowly missing at the right upright. Sitting up nicely. Oh, Van Duisburg collecting the defender as well as the puck at the same time.
Looking for that player in front of the net.
Bit of a deflection. This is where Hong Kong are dangerous on the breakaway, but well regained there by South Africa into the. Here comes Van Duisburg. South Africa happy to let that one ice its way all the way down to behind the South African goal. South Africa will rebuild from there. Giving it away though. Here comes Hong Kong. They don't need a sniff because they will score on half a chance. Good control.
Back to the point.
Good passing.
Shot from the defense.
Straight into the South African player, and South Africa come away with it. Lots of stick hitting, trying to just disrupt her, but Van Duisburg knows exactly what she's up to. Excuse me, not Van Duisburg, it was Gruber. And again, Hong Kong on the breakaway. Good
Nice
skill.
little move there, yeah. And a shot and a good save by the South African goaltender.
Wow. This is high-speed ice hockey. Somebody's going to have to pull them over and give them a ticket because they are going so quickly here. Would you call this an offensive face-off? I mean, because, is it a penalty? What did anybody do? Nobody did anything.
No, the play will always return to the side where the goalie saved it. They saved it more towards the left-hand face-off circle.
There we go. Pressure coming. Here we go.
Delete
South
on the
Africa,
breakaway.
goalie to beat. Here comes the shot. Great defense. Somehow that puck stays out. I thought it was Ritter, but it says it's not number 21. Joe Herringer, okay. She's got serious wheels on her. And again, Chow now for Hong Kong. Number 2 inside the penalty box, sin bin area.
But I'm sure South Africa doesn't mind. They'll take those penalties all day long.
All
Gives
day
them
long.
More scoring opportunities.
Keep it coming. Now, they weren't able to take advantage in the last power play. Will they be able to take advantage now? Just getting the goals put into the correct position. And here comes the face-off. Who knows what happened there?
Puck one back.
Composure coming. In comes the shot. Wow, good defense and good save there. Lots of pressure coming from the South Africans. They are not going to stand back for Hong Kong, not by any stretch of the imagination.
The pass back to
now.
the defense. D to D.
Wow, that must have hurt.
And that'll give Hong Kong a chance to get some fresh legs on.
Okay. Good, accurate passing. Good, and surely. Great save there from the Hong Kong keeper. I, for all money, thought that was a goal. Another high pass just to get away from the danger area. South Africa with the puck though, they're going to rebuild. Here they come, high-speed stuff. Straight up the middle, skating into each other, Krobler and Gruber. This is where Hong Kong are dangerous on the breakaway. Shot to come, great stick work there from Krobler, from Gruber. Nice 1-2. And she's through in that gap. Branken, here comes the pass. Excuse me, here comes the shot. Oh dear. Lots of pressure amounting to nothing on this occasion.
Hong Kong successfully managing to clear that penalty.
Nice pass there to Jamison. Jamison, in it comes. Oh, what an opportunity there. That didn't look good, got to tell you.
And she's up. It looks like she'll shake it off.
Yeah, that was a hard connection with the ice. That's why you got to wear a helmet and seatbelts in these situations. Okay.
Face-off won by Hong Kong, but possession gained by South Africa. South Africa heading up the ice. Managing to go offsides.
Oh dear.
It's always important to just try and pick that head up just that little bit to make sure that the puck's going over the line first before you do.
Yeah, I guess it's a bit more difficult than I thought, but still it's going to make it very exciting. 3-1 the score, and we're into the last 7 minutes of this first period. South Africa have dominated, and to be fair to that Hong Kong goal, it was very much scored against the run of play. What a goal it was, though. Really good stuff, good speed, good pace as they broke away from South Africa and were able to secure the score. Pressure coming now from Hong Kong. They've got possession, but stolen back from them by South Africa.
Face-off won by Hong Kong. And Hong Kong dumps the puck in.
Here we go. South Africa with position, flicking it up the ice. Inside. Nice layoff. Herringer just not able to control it. Tricky pass to her. Hong Kong now. Good composure there from the South Africans.
Nice pass up the boards. And South Africa will dump it deep into the Hong Kong zone.
And Duisburg in position, getting hold of
And
it. Comes the shot! She was celebrating. She was celebrating the score. And I think there may be a dent in that left-hand upright on that pole. What a shot it was. Deleandrida wondering how on earth it wasn't her second goal of the game. Whoopsie. Missed it completely, decline. The shot coming, but not necessarily going to challenge anything. South Africa winning it back. And Duisburg steadies herself. In it comes, and in it goes.
I think one of our listeners is asking what radio station you come from.
Oh. Are they really asking that?
Yeah, they're asking.
And where are they from?
Let's see. Matthew, I think his name's Matthew or Blade. Let's see. They're asking what radio station you come from.
Wow.
Nobody seems to know.
Okay. To just check with my producer whether I can mention other radio stations on this. Yeah. No, I'm at Heart FM. Let's see what they say. Loving this though. 4-1. The South Africans hit the front. Fast-paced, absolutely straight at each other. Hong Kong looking to hold on to it for slightly longer periods, coming away with it. This is where they are dangerous. In it comes into the center. Good setup there from Hong Kong. Just not able to connect that pass. Still making a nuisance of themselves. South Africa comes away with it. They're going to flick this one up the side. No, they're not. They're going to hold on to it.
They want to know your name.
They want to know my name too. My name is Jeremy Harris. Let's see what they say about that. Okay, here we go. The South Africans now, oopsie. Such a good pass, it fooled even themselves. Jamison, she has been dangerous up this right wing. Not able to get hold of the puck on this occasion. Or, wow, stolen. Pressure on the Hong Kong team. Here comes the shot.
And South Africa manages
and desperation.
to clear the zone.
Yeah. Flicked it away. Jamison getting involved here on this side. Hong Kong looking dangerous. I think they know that speed is their friend, and they're looking to make good use of it. They've got lots of wheels, this team, this Hong Kong team, and
but just not managing to connect those passes.
yes, this is the thing. So much skill. We saw that skill earlier, of course, when they scored their own goal, their goal rather. They showed just how quick they are in terms of just quick off the mark speed, but not able to put it together in like a run of play for themselves.
And to Dave Mayer, it's only a pleasure, man.
I like this. Great shot there and a good save there from the South African keeper. Here it comes up the ice. Wow, that must have hurt. Jamison caught that in the face.
And South Africa in the zone. See what they can set up.
Good composure there. Hold on to possession. That is the key. Wow, good skating, good stick work. In comes the shot. She's done better in her time, I can promise you that much. Wow. In it comes.
Shot from in front, and it's covered up by the goalie. I don't know, for me, I don't see that. There's no such thing as a bad shot. If you can get it on net, there's always the opportunity for someone else to then bang it home.
Okay. I just
want to create as many opportunities as you can.
Maybe the goalkeeper knocks it on and there's a chance to score off the rebound. Absolutely.
Always get a funny bounce, things can happen. But if you don't take the shot, you'll never score.
Here we go. Here it comes. Here comes the shot. Good pressure from the South Africans. Rhoda getting involved. Alongside Krobler, the two of them making a nuisance of themselves, but it's still the Hong Kong puck. They flick it up the boards. Inside, outside, inside, outside. The South Africans working hard. Here we go, Rhoda comes away with it. She still got it. In comes the pass. Good interception. Ooh!
Yeah, the Hong Kong goalie managed to get her glove on it to get a whistle before Deline tried to give it.
So I can't believe it, folks. We're 2 minutes left in this first period. It's flown by. We've had 5 goals already. 4-1 the South Africans lead against Hong Kong. And I think it's probably fair to say the South Africans' full value for those 4 goals. Hong Kong's goal, for me, one of the goals of the tournament so far. Really brilliant stuff. Good stick work, lots of work to be done. She had a lot of ice to cover, and she certainly did that to score a well-taken goal. We keep talking about possession, and South Africa have been good about holding on to possession. That's with Hong Kong at the moment, though. Here they come. In comes the shot. Deflected away. Good defense there from the South Africans. Still with Hong Kong. And the fact is they know that there's a South African player breathing down their neck every time they come close to that puck. Good, squeezing it to the side from Duisburg, just making sure that she knows that she's there. Good passing into space. And again, she's got it. In comes the pass. And bodies on the line for Hong Kong as they make sure it stays out. Hong Kong with the puck. Backhand flick, I mean, that's all I can describe it. Back up the ice. South Africa with the possession. Ruda waiting in the center. Here comes the pass. Oh.
And 30 seconds left in the first period.
Skin run with it. Very nicely done. Here comes Ruda. She can go from here. In comes the shot.
And a save by the Hong Kong goalie.
Wow.
20 seconds left. They might just have one more opportunity if they can win that puck back, get it to the defense, take that shot. One last chance.
Yeah, they can do that inside 20 seconds, absolutely.
Games have been lost with 0.6 left on the clock, so
wow,
it can happen that quickly.
I would be crying big tears if I was losing with 0.6 left on the clock. Here we go, South Africa holding onto it, looking for an opportunity. They've got 7 seconds or so. And it's not going to happen, I don't think. Hong Kong with the possession, just happy to get it away from the danger zone. And Hong Kong will go to that change room and wonder what just happened to us. We've played reasonably well. Admittedly, we had 4 players in the penalty box during that first period, and that effectively 8 minutes where you're playing with 1 player short. Probably not the ideal way to win a match. South Africa for their bit though, 17 shots on goal, 22 shots on goal, and 4 goals scored. Really good stuff, polished performance. They just look very much in control. Sandy is just nodding her head. She's going, so far everything you've said, Jeremy, is right.
Everything you're saying, yeah. I definitely think Hong Kong's coach is going to have a chat to them about staying out of that penalty box, because you can be the best team in the world, but if you're going to play a whole game 5-on-4, you're gonna frustrate the heck out of your goalie, and you're going to make her work a lot harder than she maybe needed to.
Okay, so there we go. It's the end of the first period. It's South Africa that leads 4-1 against Hong Kong. We'll be back in 14 minutes or so. And welcome back to the GrandWest Ice Station for the 2019 Women's Ice Hockey World Championships. About to get the second period underway in this match between South Africa and Hong Kong. South Africa very impressive in that first period, scoring 4 goals to Hong Kong's 1. It really did look like one-way traffic at one particular point, but wow, that Hong Kong goal for me still will feature amongst my favorites. It was a half a chance, maybe even less than half a chance, and the Hong Kong player was gone for all money. So much speed, able to control it. She had quite a few defenders chasing her down, but she was just away from them, and then a well-taken goal. Of course, she still had the goalkeeper to beat, and she was able to do just that. Earlier today, we saw a very comprehensive win for Belgium as they just out-muscled and outclassed Bulgaria. 6-0 the final score there. And certainly Belgium looking very good. They've scored 14 goals and only conceded 1 in this tournament so far. Both of these teams, Hong Kong and South Africa, coming to this matchup winless. You can be certain that we're going to get a result out of this lot in 2 more periods from now. Joined in studio by SA national player Sandy McClurg, who says that, I mean, just tell us, Sandy, what you think the conversation was in the South African change room at halftime, or at the end of the first period.
I think at the end of the first period, I mean, we got 4 goals on the board. I think it's time for the girls just to settle it down a bit. They've got the goals on the board. They can just slow it down, make some nice plays, and control, just dominate the rest of this game.
Because that first period was a little bit
scrappy,
frantic.
yeah.
It was scrappy, it was frantic, and I was trying to keep up, but both teams just at each other at full tilt. And at the end of the 20 minutes, it was South Africa that came away with this 4-1 lead. Second period about to get underway now.
But that being said, they mustn't get cocky. Don't give Hong Kong any opportunity.
I mean, we've seen that you give Hong Kong, even a sniff of...
Just give them that inch and they'll take it.
And they will take it. They will be gone. They've got so much speed and so many wheels. It really has been a feature of their game.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a very big welcome back to the IIHF Ice Hockey Women's World Championship Division 2 BQ matchup between Hong Kong and South Africa. Currently, the score stands at Hong Kong on 1 and South Africa on 4 goals. We are now in the second period.
Good speed there from number 10. We said that she's the speed merchant in that Hong Kong team, certainly showing how she was covering so much ice there.
And South Africa icing the puck, and it'll return back to their defensive zone.
Van Duisburg with the puck, looking for that opportunity. Great pinpoint pass there. In comes the shot. Oh, that definitely hurt.
Unfortunate that number 4 for South Africa had just gone offside.
Chow is going to wear that puck for the rest of this match. I tell you what, that was hit at her like a bullet. But as you say, unfortunately, offside nonetheless. Here comes the face-off. Ruda now with the puck, looking for an opportunity. In comes the layoff. Oh, not able to control it. Grobler, still South Africa. Bit of a miscue there, I think. South Africa still with it. Ruda now. Here we go. Here comes the shot, surely. Ooh, stolen at the last second. Ruder, and in it comes.
Just wide of the net, and the goalie will cover it up to take a face off.
So we've sort of picked up where we left off at the end of that first period. It's still pretty high pace, high speed. I'm not sure if any of the two teams are doing anything differently. South Africa very good as they have been in terms of holding onto possession, finding each other, good pinpoint passing. I like that. I still feel like we're operating at 100 k's an hour. And here comes Hong Kong on the breakaway. South Africa come away with it though. Wow, that was a body check. And unfortunately the Hong Kong player came off second. South Africa with the puck now. Lategan just looking for an opportunity. That's the composure that Sandy McClurg was talking about, just not rushing things, looking for the moment to move forward. When that'll be, is it now, is it a little bit later? Do we give ourselves that extra few meters? A little bit of a stick in the back there for Krobler. I don't think anybody saw that, but that's okay.
And South Africa trying to get the puck and then look for that front of the net, just not managing to get it. And Hong Kong's managed to clear the zone. Hong Kong with the puck.
Hong Kong on the breakaway.
Into the offensive
zone.
zone.
Looking for space. In comes the pass. Well handled by South Africa.
Battle there on the boards. We'll see who comes out with it.
Here we go. Herringer comes away with it for South Africa. Got a lot of speed on her. Still with the puck is Herringer. Get some assistance now. And Duisburg to Herringer again. Body check, but she still rides the challenge. And Van Duisburg having to go back, collect, back to Keeler.
That pass was just out of Herringer's reach.
A little bit,
just. And Hong Kong with the puck, gaining some momentum,
Oh,
pass
up
cross
the
ice.
middle.
Looking to set something up, dumping it behind the net. And Hong Kong behind the net. Battle there in the corner. See who comes out with it. Hong Kong in front, but nobody was there. South Africa manages to get the puck. And they've successfully cleared the zone.
That was great work. Good composure by the South Africans. Nobody got themselves into a flap. And able to ride the challenge from Hong Kong. Hong Kong now on the attack. Very
Looking for
quick
that
skating.
player
Here
out in
comes the
front.
shot. Wow. I would call that a missed opportunity.
They're looking for
Hong
that
Kong
player out
slashing.
there in front. They're just not quite connecting.
Here we go. Here comes South Africa. Now this is dangerous. It's 2
Some
on 1.
speed, 2 versus 1. See what they do with it. Will she
In comes
shoot?
this.
Shot. And it's picked up nicely there by the goalie. South Africa winning the face-off.
Quick stick work there from Dillian Rudder. I think Fave saw that one coming, got herself into a good position.
As Hong Kong ices the puck, and the play will return to their defensive zone.
Oh. Puck falling for Hong Kong. South Africa now with possession. Oh. Still South Africa.
South Africa behind the net. I must say where Hong Kong's doing a good job is they're in the corners. They're not putting just one player on you. They're putting two players on you. So it's a huge amount of pressure, forcing South Africa to cough up the puck.
Yeah, and that's happening more and more. It's going to make it difficult for South Africa to set up an attack from that kind of pressure. Wilson to Fave. South Africa with possession now, looking to rebuild. Not too sure who that was for, that pass, but there it was nonetheless. Oh, straight onto the ice. Thanks comes Dillian Rudder in with a shot.
Good
and a
save.
Great shot and a great save there from the Hong Kong keeper. I mean, that puck virtually fell at Dillian Rudder's feet as she...
had Hong Kong's goalie not pounced on it, would have given her another opportunity.
Absolutely. And as you say, Sandy, take the shot, because from the shot may come another opportunity, a bit of a rebound opportunity to score again. Again, quick hands from Rudder, able to win the face-off there for South Africa.
Hong Kong
South
breaking
Africa.
up the ice.
South Africa, I think, wise to the breakaway potential and speed of the Hong Kong number 10, or the Hong Kong team. Here comes the South Africans now. Good skating from Duisburg. Very good. Up the ice, and in comes the pass. Oh, just skidding over the... or past the Hong Kong goalmouth. Listen, I see the Hong Kong number 11 was on the field. Yes, she is on the field, Hong Kong's number 11. And we had a message from Matthew to say that the Hong Kong number 11 is my girlfriend. So she can't hear me, unfortunately, Matthew, but she's on the field, and so there you have it. Stolen by South Africa. That possession had Hong Kong written all over it. And again, the South Africans making a nuisance of themselves. Now, Hong Kong on the breakaway. All stop behind the South African net. South Africa holding on to it. Yes, they've got it. Herringer working hard. There goes Gruber, back to Herringer. She's got some work to do. And Rudder back into the mix. we go, the speed merchant in that Hong Kong team, inside, outside, but not able to get past Pavey. Good pressure from the Hong Kong team, keeping the South Africans pinned inside their half. Good interception there from Ridder. She's going to look to offload this. There's lots of green and gold jerseys. Here comes the shot. Oh, and again the Hong Kong keeper wears that shot, deflecting it out of harm's way. Lots of speed, lovely to watch. Loubser able to drop a stick and pick it up in the same motion. Good control there from Loubser, just getting the ball, excuse me, the puck stolen away from her at the last minute there. Now, what will South Africa do from here? In with a shot. Great keeping there from the Hong Kong goalie.
South Africa looking for that player in front of the net. And a shot,
What
and
a
it's in! Donnay van Duisburg with a sniper.
She had no business scoring that goal. That puck was so far out of her reach, but she got to it and was able to flick it in. Great goal. Oh, that was a period of sustained pressure from the South Africans. Hong Kong must be wondering what on earth they have to do to get back onto the scoreboard. They've had some good breakaways, just nothing concrete, nothing threatening, unfortunately. And it has been one-way traffic up to this point. We're inside the bottom end of the second period now, as South Africa come away with it.
Looks like there's an upcoming penalty for South Africa. 2 minutes for holding. It looks like it's player number 6. Is that 16? Yeah, 16.
Number 16.
Let's see. Inga Maria.
Maria goes and has a little bit of time to reflect on the naughty things she got up to now.
2 minutes to be exact.
2 minutes of reflection. That's the first time a South African player has gone to the sin bin in this match. And I think that you look at the scoreboard and you see why. They've had a full team for that entire first period and for at least 12 minutes in this period. So they've been able to do quite a bit of good work with that full team.
South Africa looking to just clear that puck. I don't think they're going to do too much heavy chasing here. I think they're ahead by 4 goals. I think they're just going to want to kill this penalty off, not play too aggressively.
Good skill here from Hong Kong, though, making it difficult for the South Africans.
Defense doing a good job keeping them to those outside boards and not giving them any center arms.
And South Africa steal it back. They've got possession, and here it comes up the ice. South Africans pull out the deck chairs. They're going to grab a seat. They're not going to be chasing that one in a hurry. Whoa! That was a collision of note. In comes the shot. And that was a little bit very sore. She connected the side of the goals with her foot and her arm. Does she look fine? She looks fine. I'm sure inside she's crying.
That can't have been nice.
So now, if it's not one, it's two South Africans in the penalty box area. So it's 5 versus 3 at the moment.
Let's see what Hong Kong does with it.
They've got a great opportunity now, numerical advantage. They will want to take advantage of this. Nope. There's still a good minute of this kind of numerical advantage. They're going to want to get their passing a little bit more pinpoint with the Hong Kong team as they come up the ice chasing hard. Intercepted by Van Duisburg. Comes away with it. And she also just clears the lines. Nobody is going to chase that. It's going to be a case of, why don't you come back at us?
They're going to try and keep their spacing, and they're just going to try and keep these Hong Kong girls wide of the center of the ice.
Good composure. Not committing too much. Skiing run a little bit far forward, or too far forward than I would have liked, but Van Duisburg. And so they've weathered the first part of the storm. One player is back. Here comes the shot. Good.
For the shin pads there. A shot and a save by the South African goaltender.
Skin run chasing hard.
It looks as if we've also had a goalkeeper change for South Africa.
We've had a goalkeeper change for South Africa. I meant to tell you, I spotted that myself, and I was wondering if what the reason behind that would be.
The reason behind that would be we're up a couple of goals, and it would be time to give your other goalie some game time.
In it goes!
And it's a goal.
I'd just like to remind you that they are still one player down, and they've scored with...
It would be a short-handed goal.
Yeah, that would be a what?
A short-handed goal.
Short-handed goal. Oh, that was a very well-taken short-handed goal.
Just barely, with 0.2 left on that penalty.
Absolutely. Branken with the score. I'd always love to know what these officials are saying to each other, because at the moment they are laughing a lot. So, who knows what they're saying. Here come the South African surveyor with the puck up the middle of the ice, untouched. Here comes the shot.
Good save by the Hong Kong goaltender.
Ruda getting rid of it, laying it off. Here comes the pass. Split second too early, because Branken wasn't in position to receive it, but good pressure coming from the South Africans. It's 5-on-5 now. Of course, everybody back where they should be.
Nice interception, pass back to the defense. Shot from the D.
Oh!
Just wide of the goal.
I see what you mean.
Back
Take
behind
a
the
shot.
net. And didn't manage to connect with someone in front.
Here comes Ruda, and in it comes.
And off the
Not
shins
again,
of the Hong
and
Kong
in it
player,
comes,
and
and
it's
a
in!
goal!
Top shelf goal, Dillian Ruda.
And the score grows even further. 7-1, the South Africans lead. Hong Kong have got a 30-second timeout. What is he saying to them right now, Sandy?
It's difficult to say. I think there's probably changing game strategy just a little bit. I think they're going to try something. I think we're going to see something we haven't seen before. I think they're going to try a little bit of a different strategy because what they're currently doing just maybe isn't working for them.
I'm thinking they should apply 2 goalkeepers. Thank you for at least considering that as an option.
Although I must say this Hong Kong goalie is just player. She is doing a stand-up job. Really.
Shame. She is trying all that she can. There we go. Jamison steps over for Van Doesburg to come away with the puck. Up the middle of the ice. Wow. There we go, Jamison. Jamison with the puck now. Van Doesburg cleaning up behind. Now, what'll happen? She's going to turn on the afterburners or she's going to lay it off. There we go. Jamison now. Gets it through. Bit of pressure coming on the keeper. Taking the pressure away is the Hong Kong defense straight into traffic.
South Africa keeping it in and putting it into the corner. South Africa in the corner with the puck, looking for that player in front of the net. Shot, good save by Hong Kong goalie. And the Hong Kong goaltender manages to cover it up.
That's a scramble. That is a scramble right there, Sandy.
That's exactly what you want. You want to get those shots on net so that those rebounds are there and it's then easy picket.
Okay. The referee just checking with the Hong Kong goalkeeper. She took quite a few sticks to the head there, just checking that she's okay. Hong Kong looking for the breakaway. Shot comes straight back at her from Kruger. Maria chasing hard. Oh, runs free. Not able to take advantage of it. Out of nowhere, all of a sudden the puck just dropped. And here come Hong Kong on the breakaway.
Into the corner, looking for that player in front. South Africa defenseman well placed to just pick up that pass.
Good pressure, just shut it down.
Yeah. Just looking for that pass, but just lost control.
That pass was coming, and if it had come, it would have put the South African goalkeeper under pressure. In comes the shot, well dealt with.
There we are.
Here comes Skierman.
1-on-1. Let's see what she does with it.
In comes the shot.
Then just off the skates of Hong Kong's number 13. And that's
got to tell you that Hong Kong number 10.
Icing for Hong Kong. Play will return to their zone. It does seem almost as if they are looking for those passes a bit more. They get the puck, they are trying to settle it down, and they are trying to get that long stretch ice pass so that they can get up the ice.
We were trying to guess what the Hong Kong coach was telling his team at that 30-second timeout a few minutes ago, and probably it was just to go, guys, we're 7-1 down. Let's just slow it down. Let's hold on to the puck. Possession is going to get us back into this game.
We have an upcoming penalty by the looks of it, number 10 for South Africa.
Latakhan, what did she do?
We're about to find out. But the play will return to South Africa's defensive zone, giving Hong Kong the opportunity 5-on-4.
I love how players go into the sin bin and they're always shaking their heads like, no, I don't know why. Why am I here? I didn't do it. Always. It's like, no, can't be.
And a shot from number 10 from Hong Kong. Skinned it off a couple of players there.
Donna van Doesburg, lots of speed. She's looking to get rid of this one.
Stepping in for that shot.
Oh, not to be.
Sailing it wide and hitting the glove.
I'm so excited. For all money, it looked like it was
number
going to
11, takes a shot and saved by the goaltender. Ruda behind the net with the puck. Van Duisburg dumping it behind the net, and Hong Kong will gain possession of the puck. Hong Kong dumping it into South Africa's zone so that they can go for a line change. Get some fresh legs on the ice.
There we go, Delendro has got it.
With the pressure South Africa's putting on, you almost wouldn't think that they're actually on a penalty kill currently.
Yes, you wouldn't. Absolutely owning territorial possession.
And a shot.
Comes a shot.
And off number 5, that must have been Saul.
Wow. I hope there was a padded area of her body, because that one...
Shot from the defense, and...
They are raining in shots here. Good interception there from Gruber, just slowing down that forward momentum. No.
29 seconds left on the clock for the second period.
Latakhan about to rejoin the action. It's going to make no real difference. We're about to see the buzzer for the end of the second period, where South Africa have got a commanding 7-1
10
lead.
10 seconds left. And that'll be the second period.
Wow. There
South
we go.
Africa 7, Hong Kong 1.
Absolutely. That was a pretty hectic second period as well. I'm definitely going to have to go and lie down. Really good spell of possession and goal scoring from the South Africans. Just kept on pouring it on, and at times they were down by 1, and in some cases, in one case particularly, they were down 2 players. South Africa making a nonsense of those occasions, able to still put pressure on the Hong Kong team, and they walk away with a 7-1 advantage at the end of the second period. We'll be back in 15 minutes. And welcome back. We're about 30 seconds away from the start of this third period between South Africa and Hong Kong, being played out of the GrandWest ice station at GrandWest in Cape Town, South Africa. Welcome to all of our viewers, in particular those of you from out of the country, from all other corners of the world. Thanks very much for joining us. I can tell you, South Africa 7-1 the advantage after those first two periods. Really good hockey. Let's see what the third period brings for us.
I'm sure I've mentioned it, but we've got a goaltender change for South Africa. Number 20, Rachel van der Merwe. Let's see what she's got.
Okay, let's see what she's got. I mean, you've been part of the squad, Sandy, and I mean, you know a lot of the players, other than obviously the people like Donne van Doesburg, the skipper, who certainly made her presence felt, you know, Delian Ruder. Who else, you know, maybe you want to go through some of the other players, you know, particularly some of the younger ones maybe, that we should look out for?
I think that would be like maybe Taryn Kuhler. I think she's on her now third year, I want to say, for the national team. And then we've got some players who I actually don't really know them, so maybe they've been playing in the last year, maybe 2 years.
Okay.
That'll be Inge Maria, Kaylin Latgan, Elaine Moller, Angen Lobser, Kelly Wilson. Those are some new up-and-coming talents to keep your eyes on for the years to come, I think.
Absolutely, and I mean, they would have had a fair amount of preparation to you know, to get themselves ready for this championships. Do you know how long they would have spent together as a squad?
I want to say, I'm speaking under correction, but I want to say it's usually the latter half of the year. So basically what happens is we all play in our various different clubs. You've got your clubs in Gauteng, your clubs in Durban, clubs in Cape Town, and then once a year we have an inter-provincial tournament. There's a goal.
I was watching her out of the corner of my eye, Delian Ruder.
Nice goal there on the short side. She wasn't quite covering the post there like she maybe thought she was.
I mean, there was the smallest gap, and she found it. Delian Ruder, maybe the smallest person on the ice.
I think that's a hat-trick for Delian. Not quite sure, maybe speaking under correction, but I think that's her third goal.
Great goal.
Well done to her.
She got the puck deep in her own half and worked hard to speed it up to the Hong Kong side. And suddenly the score 8-1. South Africa starting to run away with this one now.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the 8th goal scored for South Africa was scored by player number 21, Delian Ruder, assisted by player number 23, Michelle Robler.
Pass out in front of the net, and Hong Kong manages to claim the puck. Number 22 for Hong Kong up the ice and through the legs. Tried to make that pass across but couldn't, but took a shot on net. Well done.
Oh! There was a little bit of a body check there. South Africa scrambling. Pressure coming from Hong Kong. It's worth mentioning that somebody's left their stick out on the ice, but I'm sure they'll miss it eventually. In comes the shot.
And covered up by the Hong Kong goaltender. Line change for South Africa to get some fresh legs on for this next face-off. Let's see what they do with it. And Kuhler lined up for the face-off. And Hong Kong wins the face-off. Hong Kong with possession of the puck. They clear the zone. South Africa manages to gain possession of the puck.
Great pass, wow. Herringer just not able to keep possession, but that was a great pass, almost speculative. It was to nobody, and it went to Herringer. Still with South Africa, still with Herringer, in comes the shot.
Nice blocker save by Hong Kong's goaltender. And that'll be icing for Hong Kong. Ruda at the face-off. And Hong Kong doing an excellent job of staying on sides there. She nearly did the splits.
Oh. Somehow managed to get her stick in the skates. Here comes South Africa.
Heading up the ice.
Lots of speed.
3 on 2. Nice pass, just couldn't quite connect.
That's a great pass.
Puck out in front and back to the defense. Shot from the defense and off of some skates. Hong Kong has the puck and they've chipped it up and into South Africa's zone.
In comes the shot.
And just off the post.
Lots of pressure coming now from Hong Kong.
South Africa doing a good job of clearing up that center area, though. South Africa taking it back to do a bit of regrouping.
There we go, the possession still with South Africa. They don't have to make the play. 8-1 up, 13 minutes to go in the last period. It's got to be all Hong Kong for the next 13 minutes.
And the icing waved off by the officials.
Oh, useful little deflection there for South Africa off one of the Hong Kong players.
Furvey applying some good pressure there, trying to turn that puck over.
Great pass. Furvey with the puck cutting inside. Here comes the shot. Here comes the pass. I beg your pardon. Not able to get it away.
In the feet. And the goaltender manages to just cover that up.
Great skill.
Sherman getting in front. Not managing to control that puck on their stick.
I was saying the South Africans don't need to make a play, but yet that's exactly what they're doing. Very much still attacking, and pushing hard to get forward.
D-to-D pass, and they're up the ice. Turnover and back into the South African zone. Nice D-to-D pass. Looking for some space to set something up. And Hong Kong getting the puck and dumping it into the corner. South Africa with the puck. Will they be able to clear it out of their zone? Yes, they do, and they're heading up the ice.
Oh, lovely. 2-on-1. Inside, outside. Here comes the shot.
And it's just wide of the net.
South Africans working hard, just keeping possession.
Looking for that open player in front of the net, but just can't seem to get that pass through.
And Hong Kong come away with it.
And that puck is out of play.
Like a head-on collision. That's going to leave a mark. And the puck is gone.
Oh, shout out to Ian Nell. Thanks, man. We appreciate it. Says we're doing a good job.
Thank you, Ian. Good to have you along, Ian. Of course, also all of our other viewers as well. By all means, send us a message, a question, a shout out. Maybe you are the boyfriend or partner or husband or whatever it is of one of the players. We had Matthew tell us that the Hong Kong number 11.
That's the one.
Yeah, is his girlfriend. I hope she knows that, Matthew.
Upcoming penalty for Hong Kong. Number 13 for, I want to say, interference.
I want to say that you're probably right.
I want to say it's interference.
Yeah.
2-minute power play for South Africa. See, they've got that power line on. There's Kuller, Van Duisburg, Rude. Let's see what they do.
You called it. Rude with it. They're looking to set it up to Donny van Duisburg, who's now got an option. Lay it off or shoot. Lays it off. In comes the pass. And in.
And it's in. Delene Rude with must be her 4th or 5th goal.
I think the reason that she's so successful is because she's so short and nobody can see her as she scores the goal. Also, she's really fast. Great performance. 9-1, the South Africans very much in control of this.
That line that you just saw that scored that goal is probably that's the veteran line. Those are all the players who've been on the team the longest, so they've got a good gel, a good flow going on when they play together.
They understand each other.
Yes,
they know what
definitely.
to expect.
For years they've been playing together, and it shows.
It does certainly show.
So, shout out to Shanae Neber. Nice to see that you're watching and listening in.
Oh, Hong Kong on the breakaway. In comes the shot. Here they come. Here come the South Africans now. Inside, outside Fave. Working hard, keeping possession. And still with Fave. Gruber flicking it backhand to...
And it's out of play.
Cool, thank you. Somebody was saying, thanks, Jeremy, for the great commentary.
Sean. I think his name's Sean.
Sean, thank you, Sean. Here we go. Breaks for Hong Kong, just crowded. It's at number 10 again for Hong Kong, super fast.
And it's offsides. Face off just outside of the zone. And Hong Kong with the puck. Dumping it deep into South Africa's zone. South Africa collecting the puck. And skating through the neutral zone. Upcoming penalty. That'll be another penalty for Hong Kong for what looks like interference. Number 9.
Again, shaking the head, I'm telling you.
It can't have been me, it can't have been me.
It must be a mistake. Somebody else in a red jersey did that thing that you said. Okay, so it's 5 against 4 for the next 2 minutes.
There's that power play line on again. Ruda, Kruller, Verwey.
Here comes South Africa. Backhand shot, I'm not too sure that was part of the plan.
And
In
Spearman
comes
with
the
a shot. Good shot, good save.
Ruda and Skinwan just comparing notes in terms of what should have happened.
I'm sure they'll make it happen this time.
Here we go, Van Duisburg ominously lurking, ready to strike. Got to go to her. Waiting for that opportunity. Ooh!
Shot right in front of the net, and it's in! Kruller to Van Duisburg and in. Well done, goals. 10-1, South Africa.
I mean, Sandy, I feel like I called that. In terms of what was the eventual outcome. Van Duisburg stood there sort of almost on her own.
Called it, definitely.
She tried to appear invisible, but she wasn't invisible when she put that one in the back of the net, that's for sure. South Africa now into double figures, 10-1, the highest scoreline so far of the 2019 Women's Ice Hockey World Championships. Are we going to see any more? Because I mean, there is still 8.5 minutes left to play. Branken with the puck. South Africa still with possession. Inside, outside, in comes the shot.
Sorry, correction, that last assist was by Chloe Skuman.
Okay.
And Deline has scored 5 goals, not 4 goals.
Wow. I told you she's making a nuisance of herself. Here come the South Africans again. Oh, one there by Hong Kong. They come away with it. They're going to want to hold on to this one. It's all square, 5 apiece, but they're just in a really bad position. South Africa with possession.
Nice pass across.
In comes the shot.
Shot from Gruber, and it just went off a Hong Kong player.
Stolen by the South Africans. It was a little bit messy, but the South Africans came away with it. Scrappy Gruber now with the puck, trying to rebuild. Maria not realizing it, that she's caught it up in a.
Gruber doing a nice job of keeping that Hong Kong player to the outside.
Yeah, that fell very nicely for Hong Kong. They were able to come away with it. South Africa, oh, intercepted and not able to get it in. In comes the shot now. Gotta tell you what, South Africa get out of jail there, because that, for all money, was a Hong Kong goal.
Well done by goalkeeper number 20, Rachel van der Merwe.
I'm gonna go with you. Here we go, Hong Kong deflecting that one into the flags behind the South African goal.
And they'll line back up for another face-off.
We're now deep into the bottom half of this third period and to just 7 minutes left in the game. South Africa 10-1 up against Hong Kong. And I don't think from the body language that they're done necessarily. Oh, another missed opportunity for Hong Kong. South Africa scrambled that one away. And now, full-out attack. Herringer with the inside pass, and here comes the shot. Not to be, couldn't get into position. South Africa will rebuild. Good, quick passing, but Hong Kong come away with it.
Hong Kong player. Number 7
Good
trying to make that
interception.
pass across, but South Africa with the interception. Hong Kong in the corner. And South Africa picking up the puck.
Oh, I can see what she was trying to do, but just not able to execute it. Here come the South Africans now. Krobler. In comes the
Upcoming
shot.
penalty.
I think the keeper got it. Two Hong Kong players knock each other out.
And that'll be a penalty for Hong Kong. Let's see what number she is. Number 17 for, I believe it was hooking.
Wait for it. Here's the shake of the head. Ah,
For hooking.
No,
2 minutes
no
for
shaking
hooking.
of the head.
South Africa on the power play once again.
Let's see the lineup. Again, Donne van Duisburg trying to disguise herself as a piece of ice.
Ruda wins the face-off. Van Duisburg with the puck.
Ruda with the puck.
Pass
Here
across to
comes
Van
Van
Duisburg.
Duisburg. And
Shot!
oh, that
Just
was
off the goalie.
not much in it. Still South Africa with it though. Van Duisburg's got the puck. Lays
Nice
off to
pass off to
Ruda.
Ruda. Ruda
And
with
they-
the shot just wide.
They're going to rebuild quickly on the South Africans. And Duisburg's got it. Verwey now for South Africa. Pressure coming from Hong Kong. They're going to have to start a little bit inside their half. South Africa up the middle of the ice, inside, outside, and good defense there from Hong Kong. I've got to tell you, there were about 3 or 4 different scoring opportunities for South Africa there.
Ruda looking for that player in front of the net. And the puck got stuck on the back of the net. We'll line up for a face-off.
South Africa with the face-off win. Gruber with the puck. In comes the shot. Pretty good shot at that. That was definitely going in, but the Hong Kong keeper had it all covered. Loubser now to Gruber. Shooting.
Gruber with a shot. Good shot.
And
good save.
oh, not able to get
Rebound
the shot
just
in.
missed.
Working hard.
Back up to Gruber. Gruber sailing it back into the corner. Shot sailing just wide of the net. Puck back up to Gruber on the point. Gruber with the shot.
South Africa working hard to add to their goal tally. They've got a 10-1 advantage at the moment. 3.5 minutes and some change left to play in this third period.
And a shot. And off of a couple of players.
And away come Hong Kong with the puck.
Hong Kong up the ice.
Good skill there, keeping possession of Hong Kong. And, oh, good defense from the South Africans. Don't think I've ever seen a hockey stick go that high. Here come the South Africans. Stick broken, I think she's saying.
And it's offsides. Thank you to Ryan Lister James for the compliment on Jeremy's great commentary.
Cool, thank you. Okay, 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go. I mean, the question no longer is who's going to win this game. I think it's just going to be a case of how many goals will South Africa score by the time the final buzzer sounds. 10-1 is the biggest scoreline we've had so far in this World Championship tournament. Will we see more? Double figures for the first time being reached today by South Africa. Of course, remember South Africa going down to the Ukraine on day one. They lost out 3-1 in a very exciting, very tough encounter. And Hong Kong losing out to Belgium in the very first match of the tournament. They lost out 8-1 on Sunday. Here comes South Africa. Rankin.
Number 3 was just a little bit ahead of the puck carrier, leading them to go offsides.
I mean, help me understand how, if you and I can see that, and we're up here, surely they can see that too. I mean, you know that you're running ahead of the player with the puck.
Sometimes it just happens.
Just happens. It's speed that carries you across the line, says Sandy. She's a whole lot more polite than I am. Here come Hong Kong muscling their way. That's number 10 of theirs. Just so quick. Yeah, she's
impressive.
Very skillful. Hong Kong suddenly sprung into life. Oh. Fafay being wrestled to the ice. Here we go. The South Africans now with possession, flicking the puck up the board, intercepted by Hong Kong. And the South Africans have got it.
Minute and 30 left in the third and final period of this game.
Will we see any more goals?
I think they got 1 or 2 left in them, yeah.
Wow, 1 or 2.
1 or 2, yeah.
I mean, if there's anybody who would know, it's Sandy McClurg. She's been there, she's been on the ice, and she knows what this team can do. Here comes Skira now. Lobsher lurking. Herringer is quick. She gets herself into position.
Feet in the feet.
And they're almost getting themselves
Just wide.
into each other's way a little bit.
Managing to keep it in the zone and dumping it in there for number 8 for South Africa to collect. Hong Kong managed to get the puck, and it's cross
good
ice.
pass,
Hong Kong
great
up the ice, one-on-one.
pinpoint pass. And just pushing the Hong Kong player into a position where there's not much of a shot that's going to be possible.
Play there, but held on just a bit too long. That's going to cost them a penalty.
Okay. Well, on the upside, the good news that I can give Chak for Hong Kong, the news I can give her is that she wanted to worry about coming back into this game because it's going to be over before her time in the naughty chair runs out.
Unless South Africa scores a goal. And
of
it's
course,
back to even strength.
Of course, because of you going, there's at least a goal or 2 still left out there.
39 seconds, anything can happen.
Really? Okay. Sandy McClurg says that there's going to at least be another goal. We've got 39 seconds of play, of course. Of course, anything can happen in those 39 seconds, but South Africa will be rightly pleased. Van Doesburg's got it, and in comes the shot.
Just wide of the net.
There we go, Klein with it. In comes the shot, deflected, almost deflected into the net. Now, Van Duisburg, what's she going to do?
We're going to see a shot.
She's going to lay it off.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Just didn't manage to connect with that. And
pressure coming for Klein. She just...
got lucky on that one.
and
that's-
well, that's
that's
the
the
end of
game.
that lot.
South Africa 10, Hong Kong 1. Great game.
I'm going to call that a big turnaround and a great win for South Africa. Of course, they went down on day number 1, 3-1 to the Ukraine. A lot of people saying at the time that they were unlucky. Well, there was nothing about luck involved in this particular game. 10-1 the win for South Africa over Hong Kong. 40 shots on goal, Sandy McClurg. What do you make of that lot?
40 shots on goals, excellent. I think if you look at South Africa, the women's team in general, I think we usually, our average is actually about 25 shots in a game, maybe 30. So this is an excellent job done on shots on goal today.
So, I mean, they're converting 1 of 4 chances every time they get a shot at goal. That's a pretty high conversion rate.
I'm sure some players from Belgium have been watching this game, and I think maybe they're thinking twice now, because I think they beat Hong Kong, what, 8-1?
8-1, yes.
8-1. I think this is the highest scored game of the tournament so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well done to the South African ladies. Just shows you what you can do when you stay out of the penalty box.
Absolutely. I mean, I think, how many South Africans were in there the whole game? 1, maybe?
I think that was the biggest challenge of Sunday's game, was that they just spent too much time in the box,
Yeah.
and it cost them.
And South Africa winning with 10 goals. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the MVP awards will be handed out by the president of the South African Ice Hockey Federation, Hannes Porter, and from the city of Cape Town, Alderman J.P. Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the MVP for Hong Kong goes to player number 12, the captain of the team, Adriana Lee.
Wow.
Well done to Mei Lee, woman of the match for Hong Kong.
Very good award. I would have picked maybe 1 or 2 other different players, but so be it. The MVP award going to Mei Lee for Hong Kong. Dillian Ruder?
I want to say Dillian
I
Ruder.
want to say. Wow. Now I'm going to call that an upset, a surprise award.
They all had such a good game.
But they did. I mean, you could have picked anyone out of that squad.
Yeah. They definitely played like a well-oiled machine tonight, and they can all head back to the hotel feeling like they've done a great job.
Yes. No, they have. They've done a great job. They've not enjoyed that loss to the Ukraine on Sunday, learned from their mistakes, and will now, of course, take a lot of heart from this performance and from this win.
And to Ryan Lester James, yes, we will make sure that we tell Donne van Duisburg that her brother says well done. We will make sure she gets that message for you.
you guys have awesome time here tonight, and we hope to see you there tomorrow.
Well, that wraps up our coverage and all of the action from today's action out at the 2019 Women's Ice Hockey World Championships out at the GrandWest Ice Station. A good win at the end for South Africa, 10-1. They walked away with that win. Earlier today we saw a 6-0 win for Belgium over Bulgaria, and it'll be Belgium in action against the Ukraine tomorrow. That's going to be a pretty exciting encounter. Starts at 6 o'clock in the evening, 6 o'clock local time. So if you're able to make a note of that, if you're able to join us, please do so. We've certainly enjoyed having you along as our viewing spectators, and also your comments as well. Thanks so much for sending those through. And then just finally, just a word of thanks to Sandy McClurg, of course, who will join us tomorrow. Sandy, thanks very much for your time.
Thanks so much for having me. It's a blast as always.
Absolutely. Look forward to hearing from Sandy tomorrow. Of course, it's just one game, 6 o'clock local time in the evening. Look forward to having you then. And from me, Jeremy Harris, it's time to say good night.